Here. For those of you just now tuning in, my name's CarmelOP, and welcome back to S.T.A.L.K.E.R 2, Heart of Chernobyl. We just gathered some data for some scanners or some shit, and we're going back to a doctor to give him the information regarding the scanners. And honestly, we're doing this in order to find our scanner, so listen, I'm lost on the plot, I'm not going to lie. I've had trouble following plots before, but this one is just so sporadic, it feels, that it's just kind of there. It feels like it just more or less just, I don't know, it just drops you into like a world and just expects you just sit by and pay attention, whatever. Okay, can I please find the entrance? I guess not, I guess I had to run all the way around. I mean, I don't like the game. The loop is fun. Like the gameplay loop would be a lot better if the game ran better, right? 100%. But I feel like the simulation aspect of the game isn't really 100% there as it should be, and we know it's not there. But it is what it is. I mean, I'm having fun with it. Just like when there's like nice, like cool, like dungeons to explore and stuff. That's pretty neat. It's definitely got like a scary factor to it. That's 100% true. But beyond that, it's kind of, it's just dry, I guess would be the word. I honestly don't know what the word I'm looking for is to describe how I feel about it. Or how I want to phrase how I feel about it. Okay. Let's see here. He is directly upstairs. Okay, this building is dark. And I like the darkness of this game. That's probably one of the strong suits of it. That you can't see shit when it's dark. Okay, Mr. Doctor.
I got all 3 reports. Laugh if you want, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, but it seems like you were right. Icarus may indeed be exposed to the influence from outside.
Have you found the traitor?
Not exactly, but I did find an interesting disturbance in the psi field, here in the camp. So much for the much-vaunted ward. I remember Sienkiewicz puffing out his chest when he said his most trusted man, S.T.A.L.K.E.R, had checked everything and that the threat was clearly coming from outside the camp. Follow these coordinates.
What
I'll have security
ordinates?
let you in. If the thing beneath Icarus is what I think it is, I want you to leave it alone, but make sure you get a reading from it.
Okay. There's no repairman here, which or a tech. That's what they're called. They're called techs, but there's none here. Explore the Saturn bunker area. Okay.
Looking for something specific?
Let's see here. Trade.
It's a chemical plant.
Let's see. Is there really any? I guess we could sell this stuff. Kinda don't need it. I do need ammo though for the sniper, but I'm not gonna be able to get any. Yeah. Okay. Alright.
Come on in.
Let's go ahead and head to this place. Like, it's weird because I am enjoying the game, but man, like this, like what the fuck? I think I would enjoy it more if there's a coherent story. But I guess this is really just one of those games where you just you can just ignore the story entirely and just play the game. I mean, like, it should matter who you side with, but it kind of doesn't. Like at least I'm not seeing like a direct result of who you side with. Okay, don't destroy something, but get a reading from it. Got it. Gee, I wonder if the light will tell me where to go. Explore Saturn bunker area. anything in these lockers? Nope. Does anything ever spawn on the top shelves? Probably. I've probably been ignoring it. Okay, well, let's go ahead and get our close range weapons equipped. And head on down to the Paradise City. Or is this just gonna be something where we have to deal with an— oh shit, okay. Does throwing a bolt at that thing ever do anything? Probably not, right? No, okay. What the fuck, you asshole? I didn't think it would come directly at me, unless I would just happen to stand where it was going. Okay, there's something down here, I don't know what. Okay, what's down here? These. There was something down here. This is fucking creepy. Oh shit. Oh, is it one of those psyker fucks? It might be one of those psychic fucks. Okay. Yeah, it's one of those fuckers. Where you at, bitch? Where you at? Where are you at? Where are you at so I can blow your fucking brains out? Sure, a little bit of supplies, nothing really helpful. Yeah, there's something down here, I guess. Maybe, I don't know anymore. Unless it's above me. Ooh, it might be above me if we're about to go up. It could very well be above me somewhere. Yeah, I think it's legit above me. It's starting to make more and more sense that's above ground. Okay, awesome. Okay, how do we get around this cliff face to get where I need to go? It looks like there's a path there. So just keep going to the right here. Okay, let's go to Dr. Krivenko. Maybe I do need to drop, like, a second weapon. Like, just downgrade myself to just 2 weapons. Maybe that's what I need to do. Because this stamina regen stuff sucks. Because I'm overweight and it's not, like, look how slow it regenerates. It's fucking awful. I'm friendly, don't fucking... Oh, I guess me siding with them earlier gave me an automatic pass into here, maybe? Or, maybe if I... maybe didn't get that badge, maybe... I would have had to sneak in here or fight my way in, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. I was about to say, are you alive, dude? Yeah, I don't really need a vendor. Like, if I offload, like, say my SMG, which is 3 kilograms, and that's... so, oh, I still would be overweight, Jesus. I guess it's just all the ammo I have on me in general that just kind of is, you know, weighing me down.
How did it go?
Not bad. I found a strange device.
Just as I thought. That, my friend, is a Psi beacon. Old monolith technology, with a few recent modifications.
Okay, where did the beacon come from?
How did the Psi beacon end up there?
How does anything end up anywhere? Someone put it there. If the signatures I have read with your assistance are to be believed, this one was put there by Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.R. The same S.T.A.L.K.E.R who was supposed to check the underground area on Sienkiewicz's orders. Korshunov's gonna have a long talk with the captain, I'm sure.
Get to the point.
It's pretty simple. Lieutenant S.T.A.L.K.E.'s Psi signature is nearly identical to those we have taken from the former Monolithians. Can you believe it?
See, where can I find S.T.A.L.K.E.R?
You know where the lieutenant is.
S.T.A.L.K.E.R.
I can take a guess. My colleagues at Echo Station are doing similar research, and they picked up an interesting signature recently. I didn't think much of it before. There are lots of people roaming the swamps after all. But now I know who it is. It's a good thing Circa expeditions are always accompanied by a security detail. I believe S.T.A.L.K.E.R will be detained soon. Still, we'd better hurry up.
Okay. Okay, let's go find whoever the fuck we're after now. That Captain S.T.A.L.K.E.R. Okay. Oh, a whole ass kilometer away. Hold up. Okay, so they're this bottom corner of the map. Okay. Hold on 1 second. Let me do something really quick. Turn the AC on again. Let's see here.
Whenever I'm on duty, the weather gets crappy.
It's starting to get warm. And because it's PC, it's lighting me up. It really is. Okay. Shit. Let me open up Touch Portal again. Duh.
Oh, wait till you laugh your asses off when I tell you some home base shit.
Okay.
It's fucking hilarious.
Let's go find. Actually, you know what? We're gonna sleep. I don't want to go out there at nighttime. Fuck a bunch of that. See, that's upstairs. Yeah, it's upstairs.
On my feet all day on beat.
Ooh, I can store some stuff in here. Actually, is there anything we want to put in there? We probably. Actually, you know what? We're gonna drop a ton of this ammo. Actually, I only want to keep about 60. 48 rounds is good enough. We have 18 grenades. I'm gonna hold on to the grenades because they turn out really well for us if we hold on to them because they're pretty useful. Let's see. We'll keep the med kits. We'll keep that. I mean, this thing weighs what? Fucking 5 kilograms. So that's what's weighing us down. 3. So we're already looking at like 15 or 17 kilos. That's 0.0 kilos. Like, what the fuck? Is it really just adding? All this little shit's just adding up to fucking 57 kilos? I mean, I believe it. It just sucks. Like, yeah, it's only 1 kilo. Oh, so the canned food is actually eating us alive a little bit. Because that's 8 kilos right there. That's 6.6, 6.8. So we dropped a bunch of ammo. That's 2 kilos, 2 kilo, or 0.2 kilos, so... shotgun shells. Man, what the fuck is eating up all of our carry weight? I guess it's just all the shit we have in general at this point. It has to be. God damn. You don't think Bethesda has moral dilemmas that are fun to decide on? I mean, a lot of them are like they have the same problem like the Fable series has, right? It's like it's very clear cut, good, bad, evil, whatever. There's really no like, and it's hard to do, right? Like I gotta give them credit. It's hard to do like choices that one matter, and two choices that are like really interesting on the long-term story implications of a game. Like it's just reality. Oh shit, I did not mean to eat a second one, but okay. Whatever. Like I'm trying, so like say Fallout 4 for instance, like you choose the Brotherhood of Steel, the Railroad, or the Institute for the end. And like, yeah, sure, that has like or the Minutemen, were the Minutemen part of the, I don't think they were part of the end game. But either way, like they weren't consequential, right? And like we all went through that age in gaming where like games would have different endings based on how you play them, you know, what factions you sided with and all that. Now we're kind of in this age where like we don't want just the ending to be altered, we want the actual game to be altered. We want things to change, like really change based on the decisions we make, not whether or not somebody's hair is pink or their hair is blue. You know, we don't really care about those choices. We care about the choices that have long-term effects on the game. Like, I just talked shit about Fable, but Fable has the best example of this with that city at the beginning of Fable 2, where you have the choice of doing good actions or bad actions. It turns into a crime-free area and everything looks amazing and beautiful. Or if you're just a little rapscallion, whatever, as a child, it turns into a crime-infested slum. You know, and that's because, you know, it changes over time. And like that's like one reason, that's like a good example to look at as to why a lot of decisions in games don't matter. Even Mass Effect, really the only choices that matter are, like especially in 2, are whether or not you upgrade your ship and whether or not you did certain side quests. Other than that, it's just you're wrong. You either choose the right answer or you choose the wrong answer. It doesn't really change anything overall. And then I think, I don't have a lot of faith in the new Fable, but I'm holding my breath for it. But if the new Fable really does have choices that matter, then great. If it doesn't, and it's just a stupid RPG based in the Fable universe, then it's just going to fall on its face. It's simple as that. As for Skyrim moral dilemmas, like I wouldn't even call them moral dilemmas. I would just call them choices. Do you want to be a vampire? Or do you want to be a werewolf? You know, do you want to join the the Companions Guild or the it's not Brotherhood of Darkness? No, yeah, I guess that's what it's called. I can't remember. It's been so long. Or, like, you know, those aren't really choices in that game. You can kill Parthenax, okay, but does it change anything? No. Like, that's the thing, like, you can make these choices in, like, a lot of these games historically, but they don't do anything. You know, all it ends up ending in is a boss fight, or, you know, maybe something starts off a little wonky, you know, maybe you take a bit of damage or whatever, you know. So like I wish more games would take the Fable 2 approach, even though I just talked shit about it. That, oh, this is like a vendor up here, sweet. Oh, and they got stuff up here, hell yeah.
You wanna talk? Put the peas down.
Okay, my bad. Okay. I put it down, bro. Okay. So there's a vendor here somewhere, and a tech. Thank God. Let's repair some of our shit. But I just think that, like, games just don't have, like, real decisions. Like, you know, it's the diamond effect, right? If you choose left or right, you're still going forward.
I've been here for a while now.
Okay, I don't care about your story, dude.
Buying or
I just want to see what you got for sale. Might end up buying a little bit more ammo, depending. I need that. Okay, fucking Jesus. Okay, whatever. 3,000 for a few sniper rounds. Okay. That's all he's got, sniper round wise. Okay, there's a grenade launcher, but I kind of don't really want it at the moment. Okay. Yeah, I think we'll be good with that.
good.
Yeah, I could pick up a side quest from him, but like it's going to be go here, clear out the area, kill whatever, and that's it. Like I already know the side quest
I
thing.
ended up here? Because of freaking music. I used to be a
Like get horns or ring around your head
either.
for your playthrough choices. I mean, that's cool the first time around. Like I think, you know, I like that aspect of it. But there's got to be more to it, right? It can't just be little things like that. I think long-term effects on your playthrough based on your choices should matter. Like let's say you have an RPG, right? Let's say you have an RPG with humans, elves, dwarves, drow elves, orcs, and all these. Really, I turned ads off. I turned ads off. What the fuck? But I'll answer that question whenever the ad's done, but that's annoying. I'll turn that shit off. Anyway. Let's go ahead and repair that. Yeah, I just spent all my money repairing shit. That's fucking great.
Keep her in good shape.
Okay, let's leave this place. Well, I'm actually not going to step out into that because that could turn into an emission storm. I do not want to be caught out in the open with that, so we're going to wait out the storm. So we're just going to wait it out. Nice little base, though. I'll give him credit for that. This is pretty neat. Let's see. You don't have any ammo I need. I'll take that, though. Okay, so one, I turned ads off. I don't know why it's starting to play ads now, but whatever. So here's what so if I were to make an RPG with a morale, good-bad system, or system in which your choices really do matter, or where things matter, right? Like, you know, different things happen, whatever. So let's pretend that there exists this RPG made by CarmelOP that has humans, elves, dwarves, orcs, drow elves, halflings, all the fantasy races, right? And they just exist, right? And let's say there's this, and you decide to play as an elf for your playthrough, right? For your first playthrough, you want to play as just a regular old elf, you know? And guess what? Typically what happens is that dwarves and elves don't like each other. Okay, sure, whatever. It's just part of the fantasy racism that just exists because it has to exist. And because it adds a layer of character development and a layer of interest to it. So, with this character that you're playing as, which is an elf, you go through the game and, you know, maybe you conquer some towns back from some bandits, right? And you have choices. You have choices on whether or not you can give those towns to maybe a human. That way they can turn into a human settlement, or a dwarf settlement, or an elf settlement, or whatever. You know, whatever you feel like doing. Well, let's say you take over a settlement and you want the dwarves to have it. You know, you want them to boost their economy up a little bit. You know, you like dwarves, you're trying to bridge the gap between dwarves and elves, whatever. Let's say you're trying to do that. Okay, so you give the town to the dwarves, right? Well, just because they're little fucks and they don't like elves, whenever you go to barter with them, they raise their prices through the goddamn roof. That would be an example of choices that fucking matter in a game, right? Okay, I don't think an emission storm is going to start, so I'm going to go ahead and just get out of this. But that would be an example of your choices directly mattering and affecting your game, right? Simply because you decided to give a city to the dwarves. Now, let's compound that fact a little bit. Let's say you already know that's what's going to happen when you give a city to a dwarf. Whenever you go to shop there, their prices are going to be fucking stupid. So what do? You stop giving cities to the dwarves. Now they hate you more. And so now, just because they hate you more, they just might attack elves on sight throughout your world. You know, like the simulation that this game's supposed to have. Maybe all the dwarves and elves just start going to war with each other. You know, maybe that affects the geopolitical spectrum of the fantasy map you're playing on. Maybe they hate each other so much now they literally go to war. And you can't go around dwarves without them trying to kill you. Therefore, turning some neutral towns into hellholes in which wars or battles break out because the dwarves don't give a shit about elves and you got stuff you got to do. And maybe there's quest givers or people who are important to quests in the game that are dwarves, but because of your choices, they hate elves so much they would rather you do the hard things first without helping you. That's my dream scenario of a game where your choices matter. Everything else doesn't matter. All of these choices in games, they don't. Right? So that's what needs to happen for choices to matter in video games now. You know, we've seen it with all the Telltale titles, right? The Telltale titles are a poor example of choices in games. Yeah, you can make choices, but spoiler alert, if you haven't played those games, there's a character that dies in the second game in The Walking Dead Season 2 of that game. There's a character that dies, and I tried to save that character every opportunity I could, because I already knew what was going to happen. I saved that character 2 or 3 times, and the game killed that character anyway. It did not matter, the game wanted that character dead, so all those choices I made about saving her didn't matter. So that is the problem with choices in games. They don't matter unless they really affect the player in some way. Other than that, they're background dressing that doesn't change a goddamn thing. That's it. That's it. There's nothing else to it. That's really it. So yeah, in my perfect game, it would be complicated. You know, it'd be hard as fuck to program probably, but you know, that's a fun example of what could happen if you had games in which your decisions really mattered. Okay, there's already 4 dead bodies up here. So this doesn't bode well already. Let's see if we can go in through this side. Oh, this dude.
Requires sacrifice. I know you understand this.
Oh, is he talking directly to me?
We're almost there. I just need to turn it on.
Okay, well,
I had to do it. He's right. You're a scientist. You have to understand me. The small must not stand in the way of the great.
Side block. Wake up, Lieutenant.
Lieutenant, wake up. I've got something that'll help you come to your senses.
I don't want to wake up, Stalker. I want to go to him. I want to be happy again. He went silent. And then those rats from S.T.A.L.K.E.R didn't want to reach you in the antenna. I had to do it. Don't you understand? I'm almost done, Stalker. I'm sorry, but I can't leave any witnesses.
Okay, we'll just kill you then. Fucking. Oh, come on. No, man, the blood spatter came afterwards. Get the fuck out of here. Okay, there's a journal. Okay, I could read the note, but I'm not going to. We both knew that already. Activate the device. So that's, what, 7 meters in the air, probably. Okay, grab us a little bit of ammo, and let's get the fuck up there. But yeah, choices don't matter in games. I wish they would, but they don't. That's it. Now, let's go ahead and open up these. Here, I don't like the karma system like Fable or Infamous, because sometimes I had different opinion about some actions the dev deemed to be. What do you mean exactly? Give me an example of what you mean. For those of you watching live, is a greatly appreciated